Welcome back, Jiggly Bits, to more Max Payne 2.
I didn't know what Mona wanted, if it was the same thing I was after. To kill those who were trying to kill her. The bullet, real or imagined, lodged in her head, routing her synapses, driving her on. She had arrived to the site while I was inside the condemned building. I don't know what went on with her.
Max, I'm at the site. Where are you?
A condemned building at the edge of the site, headed upstairs.
I'm at the wrong end. I'll try to get to the roof to get a view of the place.
Later, I'm kinda in the middle of something.
Be that way.
Well, what else is he supposed to say when he's being attacked by enemies? So as you can see, this is the first time in the series where we play as somebody else, and we're playing as Mona. We're going to get a lot of what's going on with her while Max is doing his thing, and then we'll actually overtake where we ended last video in the story. Good times. I'm sensing badness. Fuck you, Badnick. Fuck you. This section also has a lot of annoying sniper sections, which, when you can't see the enemies, is quite annoying. Fortunately, the AI in this game is fairly competent. But we'll deal with that when we get to it. Rather than jump cuts, a lot of times I went more with fast forwards. I'm not sure which people prefer. Feel free to let me know, as I still have the rest of this LP to edit. And I will try to take that under advisement. That's a mean thing to say to a pretty lady. Why would you do that? You git? Don't you have any sort of scruples? I guess there's no scruples in mobsterhood. Mobsterhood, yeah, we'll go with that. There's got to be a better place to go for cover than where I choose to go, but I kind of like doing that, walking up and then backing right back downstairs to finding these people. But as you can see, if I were playing this legit, I would have gotten seriously destroyed there. Yeah, I'm not even going to maintain any pretenses. I'm going with my action replay the rest of the LP. The gameplay's already been recorded. It does take me a little bit to navigate these narrow boards and pillars, hence the fast forward. I don't think anybody's missing anything. I went fairly slowly across these. Interestingly enough, and I wish I had known this, my action replay has a mid-air double jump thing that you can turn on. And I think you can essentially just keep jumping in air. I have some wonderful video of me glitching out the game during the final boss. Probably won't make it into the LP, but we'll see. Ah! You only thought you were something special. Well, you ain't. You're just another mook enemy. I do like that they give these enemies a little bit of personality, even though it's usually the same one. Or one of the same two or three. Boop that button, and let's head on down. A lot of combat in this chapter. Ha! Your biggest enemy, the door. Well, actually it's Mona, but the door didn't help you any.
Damn.
I like that you can block people in this game with the door. They can't get through. We'll see next video what happens when the reverse of that situation happens.
Shoot.
Took me forever to find these people. It's been a little bit since I've published a video. I've actually been making some videos. I got one video for another LP that I want to do, although that one's going to take a little more time because I'm playing that on the PS4. I might have mentioned this last video, I can't remember. It's been about a week and a half since I did that one. You know, your attitude is what got you killed. Just saying. And I've got 2 videos for another LP for the PS2 that I'm really excited about. The game's been pretty frustrating, but I'm enjoying playing it at the same time.
Shoot! Damn!
What I'm trying to do is funnel enemies, make them all come to me as much as possible. It won't work every time. I'm not saying that's a strategy you should employ, because I assume if you're playing this, you can see these enemies a lot better than I can. But that seemed to work there. There's one more asshole up here that I'll have to deal with, and had I been playing this legit, I would have got murdered there, but then again, if I were playing this legit, I would have saved before running up there. Also should have turned on the slowdown. But that's alright. I'm not going to worry about it. So I got a new copy of this game. Well, it's not really new, but used. Damn! I wanted to look cool! How dare you! Try it again! Take 2. Damn it! Why? Fine. Don't let me look cool while taking you out. Stupid game. Be that way. So although I haven't been posting anything in a while, I have been working on future things. I can't wait to get back to the PS2 game I'm playing right now. One person out there who might watch this already knows what game that is. I just wanted to leave. I don't really see the need to have to fight these people. Unfortunately, we do have to kill them all so the next door can open. Ha! Finally got one. In your face! Yours too, apparently. Guess somebody threw a grenade. So that Vinny guy, the mobster that was trying to kill Vlad early on in the game, I'm pretty sure he has the same voice actor that was voicing that guy that was talking to the cop when we were in the police station.
Mona, these guys are packing. Close to overkill. Hardcore professionals.
Doesn't seem that way from where I'm standing.
I don't remember a break in that conversation.
Shoot!
Pretty weird.
Shoot!
You people just die already? Take a hint. Nobody likes you.
Shoot! Damn!
Ha! It's not often I do something cool in this game, but when I do, I take great joy in it. Damn.
Die!
No, I'm supposed to say die to you. Not the other way around.
Die!
There. That's the way it should be. Whee!
Mona, I know this sounds crazy, but I need you to go and call the cops. I need them here.
You're right. You are crazy. I'm a fugitive, Max. I just escaped from custody.
I wouldn't ask if it wasn't
Go to
this.
hell, Max. Bastard.
What's her deal there?
Say again.
I would assume he has a good reason for it, even though he never explains that to us when we play his section of this chapter. I love that little glitch there where they use Max's voice there, even though we're not playing as him right now. Such shoddy game design. This game has a number of bugs in it. At least they're funny and not game-breaking. I don't mind funny bugs.
Max, what's going on?
The building's blowing up. That's what's going on.
Max? Damn you.
Oh no! Who would want to destroy a nice place like this? It's so beautiful and well designed. It's an architectural marvel. And they keep it so neat and clean too. It's the lap of luxury.
Shoot!
Most of these people are up and to the left. It takes me forever to find them. Except for that guy who's up and to the right. I know the problem seeing enemies is my own bad vision. Damn it, Mona. Almost fucked it up again. But it's still annoying. There are plenty of people who don't like invisible enemies in games, and that's pretty much what I have to deal with in most of this game is invisible enemies. Just wait till we get to the final boss. Ugh. I should try replaying that. There's a glitch I saw somebody do to beat that fight that I'd love to try to pull off. But I'm also lazy and don't want to do it again. Whee! That never gets old.
Max, what's happening?
So we're pretty much at where we ended last video now. We left on the cliffhanger. Its resolution is pretty disappointing, actually.
Throw the rules out the window. Odds are you'll go that way too.
Max?
This hadn't been my first fall in the night. Still just a prelude to the real deal. Still a long way to the bottom.
There! Come on!
Max, company.
Mona, you have to take them out. Buy me time. I couldn't live without her.
Awesome. This part's not that bad. There's only about 3 guys you have to shoot here. Does take me a while to find them. You see what an awesome shot I am with this rifle. Nothing but awesome gameplay.
Okay, back in business. Any ideas?
Try to get inside. Head my way.
And this is the annoying part of the conclusion to the cliffhanger we had last video. I don't mind what they did there where playing as Mona, we gotta cover him while he escapes. But we basically have to cover him for most of the rest of this chapter now. During these segments where he's constantly trying to get in somewhere. And that happens. The door is locked. He's being attacked. Every point of ingress blocked. There's not really anything interesting that happens. And any dialogue between these two that might be interesting is ultimately pointless.
Max, can't get a good shot from here. I'll have to backtrack through the building to get a better view. Do you want us to crack jokes about it? Or do you want me to go?
Go.
Thought so.
Which is kind of annoying, and I'll talk more about that at the end.
I was in trouble. I could only hope that Mona would find an opening with a view down to the yard to take the commandos out in time.
We're getting Max's narration as to, I guess, what he's thinking during all this, which is strange considering we're not playing as him. And I don't mind that we're playing as Mona, I just don't like the conclusion to what happened at the end of the last video. Beyond Mona sniping dudes to protect him, which I'm fine with. That was worthless.
Without Mona's help, I'd be a dead man. Suddenly, for the first time in I don't know how long, I realized I didn't wish to be dead.
You know, Max, if you wanted to be dead, then we could just leave you here. We could avoid all these problems.
Mona, don't mean to rush you.
Looking for a
I
window
mean,
with a
I don't
door.
want Max to be dead, but still.
Max, the route's clear.
I'm moving. Cover me.
Yeah, about that. You're kind of on your own. I can't see these enemies. Keep in mind, in that segment, I shot a total of one guy.
Run, but they've got me pinned down here.
I'm on it. I'll circle to the scaffolding on the other side of the yard.
You know, somebody could say that at least the game acknowledges what it's doing and its repetition. But the fact that they acknowledge it just shows that how poor this section was designed. At this point, I'm angry. You can tell by the way I'm going with the spray and pray method that I'm out of fucks to give. Just pissed as fuck. You guys did not see how long that took me, given all the stuff I
I was
edited
running
out.
out of time. I kept my eyes on the scaffolding, hoping to see Mona there.
I was not happy. To be fair, playing this game angry, kind of fun.
Mona, it's not me, but the guys are getting anxious. They're really looking forward to seeing you.
I'm worth the wait. I'll be on that scaffolding in a sec.
Well, why wouldn't they be in a hurry to see her? Hot PS2 chick who looks good in black? Hey, if I were in a PS2 universe, I would be too. And no, the guy that was standing right by Mona shooting her, I did not see him. Only in editing. I don't know how I found that guy. Only one I was able to find. Fortunately, Max seems pretty capable.
No luck with the door. There's a gateway here that leads to another yard. I'll try that.
Okay, I'll work my way through the building to meet you there.
Mona, found something to keep me on my feet through this.
Fantastic. We got a little payback to do before we move on. That's what you get, asshole. Wasn't gonna let him live. I know, of course, a lot of my issues with this section are due to my bad eyesight, but I still think it's kind of lame. I don't like it.
Max, I found a way. I'm coming.
Yeah, she is.
Mona must have heard the sirens too. She must not have been too happy about it.
Damn you, Max. I told you no cops.
Well, he called them anyways. Actually, I don't know if he called them.
How's the computer, Mona? Aimed like it has bombs.
I didn't even have time to shoot these to explode and kill some dudes. The AI is too competent, which is good because it got me through this section.
The bad news is the first door here is also locked. What's worse, the commandos are happy to see me. I'm going for the second door.
I'll cover you.
What about the third door? Down. What about trying that one?
Locked. Running out of doors here. One left across the yard. I'll need cover fire to reach it.
Okay, stay where you are. I'll let you know when I'm in position to cover you from the other side of the yard.
If she couldn't make it to the other side of the yard, I wouldn't make it out of there alive. It was that simple.
Well, we already know there's a Max Payne 3, so we can assume he makes it out alive. Again, why we're not playing that stuff instead of doing this, I have no idea. Again, I'm angry! I had to walk this a couple of times. I kept getting lost in this area. All things y'all don't have to deal with. I think I actually performed serviceably on this one, though. If it's the one I'm thinking it is.
Ready, set, go.
And he's off.
The crowd goes wild.
Great y'all can crack jokes during a time like this. Man, at least I killed multiple people during that one. That's more than the others.
Locked. One last chance. There's another gate out of the yard under you.
Meet you on the other side.
Listen, Mona. The fun house. You wanted to talk about what happened.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, what, Max?
repeat. You're breaking up. Damn it. More commandos. Mona, can't you?
Max? Max, come in. Can you hear me?
Damn it. More commandos. Mona, can't you?
What the hell happened during the funhouse? It's been a while, I forget. The story during that time was so riveting. I remember Mona covering Max. About all I remember. A bunch of weirdness happening. Might have to go back and watch those videos again. And I completely forget to make any sort of audio adjustment to this game the entire way through. I intended to do that, but by the time this new copy came in, I didn't think about it. I actually don't even know if this game has subtitle options. I know the PC version does. Be careful, you can plummet to your death there.
Max? Max, come in. Can you hear me? Bastard.
The siren faded away. Mona must have been relieved. Some other emergency someplace else.
The sirens have gone away. I'm not going to quote that stupid overrated Pearl Jam song. Oh yeah. We finally have game music. And honestly, I think you'll hear it later on. This music sounds a lot better sped up.
Die!
There you go. Got kind of a nice beat to it. Almost sounds like something I could hear on like a Sonic game. I figured I would speed this up because I was trying to not plummet Mona to her death. So I was taking this very carefully, and I did not see some of these platforms. I much prefer that music sped up. Sounds a lot better. Kind of works, it was fun. Looks like you took your own advice there, buddy. Helps me out. I'm a big fan of my enemies dying. Would like to have been cool and jumped some of these staircases to save time, but oh well. This game disc arrived in a sleeve, and that was about it for packaging. I was really worried it was going to be scratched up going through the mail and not play. Then I was going to be upset.
Shoot!
Because for the most part, I've been enjoying this game. I'm going to cut back to that little doorway in a second. I say in a second, in about a minute, I guess.
A word from the boss. Change of plan. The situation will be handled differently.
So they're leaving. And I find an elevator, but you have to kill everybody in this area in order to access it, which is annoying, because we could have ended the chapter. And those are the people I could find. And I figured I would just start back here and show you how to get there, rather than cutting back to the elevator. It was a command decision, and I made it. Unfortunately, I don't take as direct of a route as I could. But not a big deal nonetheless. Let's boop this elevator button. Boop.
Found a lift. I'm on my way up.
Okay, I see the lift. I'll be there. The cleaners are gone. It's all clear up here.
Firing a gun is a binary choice. You either pull the trigger or you don't. Stop! Stop! Wait!
Stay out of this, Max. You're only making it worse. You've been suspended.
She's one of them. She's here to kill me.
I'm doing my duty. She is a fugitive murder suspect. I'm taking her in. She resists, she gets shot.
As surely as the bullet rips through the victim's flesh, organ, and bone, it shatters the image of the man who presses the trigger. Easy.
Back off, Payne.
This is what I see when I look back. These moments, blinding as snow, they kill you, change you. You die and live again, remade. No, Mona. Winterson!
Gunfire! This way, fast!
Go! Go, run! Mona!
Over here! Hold it! Detective Winterson! Officer down! He went over the edge!
The genius of the hole. No matter how long you spend climbing out, you can still fall back down in an instant. I had a dream of my wife. In it, I murdered her for my lover.
We're losing him.
Multiple gunshot wounds, pupils blown, head trauma, God only knows what else.
He's in shock. Start 2 large bore IVs, get him to ICU stat.
He's not responding. This guy is a train wreck. We're losing him.
I had chosen Mona. It felt like I had lost her.
You're a real angel, Max. 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 Oh, Max.
Oh boy, another trippy dream sequence. Thanks for watching. I'll see y'all next time.